meta displayed.
Oh wow, we
4-2.
have a metagame.
So the two Death and Taxes players, a big portion of the field when you consider that very few archetypes have more than one deck, more than one person representing them. How do you think this Death and Taxes is in the current meta overall, and then furthermore in this specific meta that we've got here today?
I see someone that has playing Shardless Counter up, which I believe to be Shardless Counter top.
Yeah.
So we've got 4 Miracles being the most played deck, as we expected, as everyone expected. But the next played deck is Infect, which is an interesting one.
Yeah,
Very interesting one.
I think it's like Alfie described it as one of the few Delver-esque decks that can really challenge Miracles, and we saw it do battle with Miracles on stream, and it looked very powerful there.
Only one Delver deck in the room. That is.
Yeah, depending on how you quantify the Infect deck, it's complicated, but yeah.
It's definitely a tempo-based, like a false tempo deck, but
yeah.
as the only deck playing, the only person sleeving up Delver Secret is our Stealth player.
Yeah. Oh well, no, that's not certainly true because we have Modern later.
I mean, in the Legacy section, the only person
Chris is Delver playable in both formats.
I mean, people can play Delver of Secrets in their modern decks if they want, I guess.
It's a valid strategy.
I mean, Krevin Jones won WMC, the American WMCQ with that deck. A very big proponent of the deck online.
It's been playing up, possibly because it's one of those like sort of threat-like decks that Lantern can beat if Delver doesn't win fast enough, Lantern can beat it. So it's complicated. You don't see a lot of Lantern online.
What else have we got in Metagame deck? 2 Death and Taxes and 2 Eldrazi and 2 Sneak and Show.
Looking across the meta in terms of specifically Death and Taxes and Miracles, I mean, we talked about how we think Miracles is the best deck. What are the biggest problems for it on this meta table then?
Miracles, you say?
Yeah.
There's 12 Post, which is widely regarded as the absolute pits for the worst matchup for Miracles.
How do you feel about Mud? We've actually seen on the stream here, the previous event we ran, Miracles beat Mud in the semi-final.
I think it's not as bad as 12 Post, but still bad.
Yeah,
I mean, Miracles has a lot more game because Wear Tear is a lot better against those, whereas the 12 Post decks are mostly finishing off the game with Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. Although I will point out for the viewers at home, the current 12 Post deck we have in the room is playing both Emrakuls, which is very spicy.
Emrakul Tribal.
Emrakul Tribal. So if someone tries to like slaughter games away your Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn, win the game with Emrakul, the Promised End.
Yeah.
So your big problem, Miracles.
You have access to mind control effects in Legacy are quite good. Sorry, not mind control, mind slaver effects. Being able to like force your opponent to wasteland themselves, things like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of effects that are very
punishing.
Yeah.
Very punishing. The other bad matchup I think got for Miracles in the room is the Nick Fit and Nick's Fit.
Yeah, Nick's Fit. We saw Nick. Yeah. We saw.
So I'm gonna make this living plain, kill all your lands.
We saw Henry Kane.
All around have somebody saying his land are dead.
Not dead.
And if the Miracles player puts a Containment Priest in play to stop Starfield of Nick's, living plain means no one can play lands.
No one can play lands. You have lands in play. That's obscene.
So it's almost impossible for Miracles to win if they don't have a quick mentor. Likewise with 12 Post and Mud.
So there's some bogeymen out there to prey on the Miracles decks. But that being said, there are a lot of them, so they might dodge them.
There's very few all-in combo decks though. So Death and Taxes looks like a very good.
You're right. Yeah, there's only one Storm and one Dredge. So
there's a couple of Sneak and Show decks, but those have historically been very good matchups for Death and Taxes
because they're winning on turn 3, and by the time when you play against Death and Taxes, you're never actually winning on turn 3 between Thalia, Port, Wasteland.
All of your tax effects are then down on the board at that point.
Yeah, they're in play.
So you get your disruption is a lot more, and you also get to play Containment Priest regularly against that deck. I don't know.
So maybe D&T was a good choice for this meta. It is a shame that obviously we've seen lose from Miracles.
We've got 2 D&T players in the room. So. 2
D&T players, Lewis, and I believe Tom Hayward.
Tom Hayward, the meme master, playing Death and Taxes.
Playing Death and Taxes. So I can't claim to say that Tommy is the best Death and Taxes player around because that's definitely not true. But we'll see.
Tommy Hayward is definitely the best, yes. 100%.
He's definitely the best. He's best something. We'll find something for Tommy to be the best at some point, but it's not.
I think he'll find something he's good at eventually. I think at some point. Bless him.
So it seems to me
there is one Alluring deck.
So the chat wants to know if there's Alluring deck.
We had Alluring on camera, yes.
So Alluring lost to Eldrazi, which we talked about.
Crushed, a good matchup. Absolutely crushed by Eldrazi to a Multi-4 and then just mono Reality Smashes in game 2. It was pretty upsetting. I was on Live Turtles fan just watching, just like, well, this was a complete brutalization, which is unfortunate. Sometimes these things happen in Magic the Gathering. Variance is a thing. But in general, I think that match was probably pretty good for Allure and Baleful.
Yeah, we talked about it. I think Ben Flanders, who's the Allure player and has been an Allure player for a very long time, was playing Imperial Recruiter back in the day. Is that back in the day? A couple of months ago.
Before Conspiracy Tape around.
He's been playing it a while, and he maybe overestimates some of the bad matchups. I think that while Baleful Strix is a house, One of the reasons that Eldrazi is so prolific, so powerful, is because even if you have a relatively good matchup against it, it can just make enough fat guys and kill you. And Allurin doesn't have mana denial. Allurin, which is traditionally very good against Eldrazi, good at disrupting them. Allurin doesn't actually disrupt them in any way. And while it does have a combo on turn 4, between Thought-Knot Seer and just having the beats, Allurin player is never going to be in a good position to combo off on turn 4 or on turn 5, or on turn 3 even. We've got an excellent...
Oh, this is a spicy meatball.
I hope these guys are 4-0. I really do. I hope this is the 4-0 bracket. So we've got a really exciting feature match for you next. We've got David Inglis coming back, sorry.
We have 4 Colour Cascade against 12 post.
David Inglis on 4 Colour Cascade.
Lee Brook, I believe, on 12 post.
Is it Lee Brook?
It is. Yeah. The one person in the room who can afford Candelabra of Tornos.
And they're both 2-1 apparently, so
yes.
This is not the 3-0 bracket going on to 4-0, but that's quite exciting. It's good to see. Oh, apparently that's Miracle. The Miracles Mirror is the 3-0 bracket. Which
I'm happy to watch Miracles versus Miracles, but
I think the stream will be more than happy to watch.
Post.
Yeah, to watch 12 post versus. So
we're
going to take a very,
for you people at home, we have chosen the much more interesting.
The spicy one. When we see a lot of David on camera, so I mean, assuming he does very well here, we might end up seeing more of him on camera.
I mean, David does have a bad record of feature matches, apart from against me when he was on feature at the Madhouse qualifier, where he absolutely crushed me in an unwinnable matchup because I was playing a terrible deck. But it was fun. I had fun that tournament.
David, known to crush people playing terrible decks. We look forward to seeing him. I think we are going to take a short break before we have the players set up down in the feature match area. Just a rotato, commentator. Potato.
Top 8.
Pre-top 8.
I'm a top 8. That's a potato.
We'll see you very shortly. We won't be very long.
Catch you in a bit.